Hello and welcome all. Today I'm here to talk to you about data architecture. And the picture that you see here is a simple data architecture diagram, which consists of three layers: staging, ODS, and data warehouse. The data here, as you see, is sourced from multiple systems into staging, where the data gets cleansed and transformed and further flows into ODS. The data then moves on to data warehouse, and the reporting and analytics is done on top of data warehouse. We all know the use of staging, and we all know the use of data warehouse. However, ODS is a layer which is very less talked about. During development, the developers rarely know the reason or the benefits of ODS. So let's talk about ODS a little closer. ODS, as you see here, is called the operational data store. So what are the functions of ODS? Well, it helps keep a clean copy of the dataset that's coming from staging. And it also acts as the source for data warehouse because it's a layer prior to data warehouse. It is also a layer which helps to handle the integration of all the source datasets into a coherent relational database. Further, so why do we need ODS? What's the difference between ODS and data warehouse? Well, ODS contains transactional data. However, data warehouse is a system which holds large amounts of historical data. ODS has got data lesser in quantity compared to data warehouse. The data in ODS can be replaced with near real-time data depending upon the frequency of updates. So now the question comes is, why do we need ODS? Well, the reason actually lies in the difference between ODS and data warehouse. ODS helps in faster decision making on recent factual data, and that's because it holds near real-time data. It also helps in applying business strategies before the data is open to the market. A very common example I can cite is of a very large American multinational retail corporation which operates a chain of hypermarkets and grocery stores called Walmart. Now, if Walmart has to really understand which of its products is getting short in quantity and it needs to be replenished, it cannot really do the assessment on data warehousing because the data is huge and it would not provide a real-time information because it contains historical data. The updates that happen on data warehouse is not very frequent, and so the reaction to the assessment gets delayed, which will further delay the supply chain. And that's why there comes a need to query against the ODS in our data warehouse. So this is a very simple and common example of ODS and the functionality and the use of ODS. Hope this example and these data sets have given you a better clarity of ODS. Thank you.